Our top story this morning, new overnight, a deadly shooting after a concealed carry license holder opens fire on someone opening fire on him.
These folks out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Yo, what's good, man? This your boy Smoke Tales. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you got it on you because I got it on me. You know how we getting down on this end. South Hadley man killed after allegedly attempting to rob Chicopee store. Police are investigating a deadly shooting on Montgomery Street in Chicopee Thursday evening. According to police, officers were called to the area of the 1296 Montgomery Street around 6:15 p.m. Thursday for a shooting incident. The Hampden District Attorney's Office said the police were called due to a report of an attempted robbery, with shots fired. Upon arrival, police found two men, one suffering from a gunshot wound. Hampden District Attorney spokesperson Jim Leon told 22 News that 53-year-old Robert Papalardo of South Hadley allegedly attempted to rob a store when gunshots were fired. He was taken to Bay State Medical Center where he died due to his injuries. The investigation is being conducted by the Chicopee Police Department, the Massachusetts State Police Unit assigned to Hampden District Attorney's Office, and the Hampden District Attorney's Office Murder Unit. In a statement, Hampden District Attorney Anthony Galuni extended his sympathies to Papalardo's family. Papalardo played itself and got smoked.
Answers for Western Massachusetts. This is Western Mass News.
We begin with still developing news as we get new information on a deadly shooting we've been following in Chicopee. Thanks for joining us for Western Mass News at 6 on this Friday. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Abby Carnevale. We've learned a man attempting to rob a store was the person shot and killed about 24 hours ago. And Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lockery joins us live in studio with the very latest. Reagan?
Abby and Chris, all of this unfolded yesterday at a shop on Montgomery Street. Investigators released new information within the past few hours. I spoke with Chicopee Mayor John View about this deadly shooting happening in his city.
This was the scene on Montgomery Street in Chicopee when our Western Mass News crews arrived Thursday night. You can see there was a heavy police presence in the area of Zane's Smoke Shop and Convenience Store around 6 p.m. We've since learned this was the scene of a shooting during an armed robbery attempt. Investigators tell us when officers arrived, they discovered two men, one of them suffering from a gunshot wound. And their initial report suggests the person who was shot was attempting to rob the store. He has been identified as 53-year-old Robert Papalardo of South Hadley, and he did die from his injuries.
Anytime that there's violent crime, no matter what time of day it is, it's concerning. We as a city, are concerned.
I spoke with Chicopee Mayor John View following this alarming incident. While he couldn't speak to the specifics of this case, he tells us his goal is always to keep the city safe.
We really focused on community policing in our center, Chicopee Center, and also in the Willimantic section, where we're really trying to build relationships with the PD and the neighbors, the stakeholders, and the people who live there. And the focus is in the future to continue to build those community policing substations throughout the 5 villages of Chicopee.
To combat crime and violence, Mayor View tells Western Mass News the city has recently invested in a camera system that uses AI. It's called Fusus, which he describes as a modern version of a neighborhood crime watch.
It focuses on the camera system that we have and allows for the private sector cameras to have opportunity to get involved as well, to have real-time footage on your phone for a police officer who may be called to a scene, I think is something very special.
And when it comes to keeping Chicopee safe, so far Mayor View feels this new software has been worth the investment.
We've already used it, when the little boy was abducted and the car was stolen. It was a valuable resource to use, and glad that turned out okay.
There's no word on potential charges in this case. However, the Chicopee Police Department tells us they are working with the Hampden District Attorney's Office on this still ongoing investigation. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Lockery for Western Mass News.
Yeah, man. So you see how they getting down out there in Chicopee. Massachusetts, which got some buzzard ass gun laws. You see, they mayor was trying everything to avoid saying something about the Second Amendment, that someone had the means to defend themselves. He talking about the police and what they got technology, and ain't none of that shit mattered. None of that technology and none of that shit he was talking about was gonna save that man's life, right? When you only got seconds to save your life, the police are only minutes away. This man came up in there trying to rob something. I think it was a smoke shop and a convenience store. 53 years old, man. If you ain't then came up by then, bro, it's over with. All that robbing shit, fool, you tripping. You too old for that shit, homeboy. See what he got you. Attention gives you time, time gives you options. Keep your head on the swivel out here, man. I'm always paying attention to my world, so don't run up or your ass might be having a conversation with Papalardo. Man, this your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.